machine on the show. It's Rock 105.3.
Right.
There are certain Free Comedy Fridays that you just know are going to be next level.
Heck yeah.
And whenever our boy Bret Ernst is in town, we just know it's going to be a great show.
Yes.
Speaking of great shows, he is performing tonight and tomorrow night at the La Jolla Comedy Store. Go see Bret. He's incredible. He's one of our best dudes that we have come in here for Free Comedy Friday. We love Bret. Bret, welcome back to town. This is a big day for a couple reasons. Number one, you're in town. You're performing, which is awesome. Number two, it's Emily's birthday.
Wow.
So she sort of requested you.
Yeah, I did.
So,
birthday
we
present.
made sure that you were here, to be able to.
Do I have to sing like Marilyn Monroe?
No, please don't.
I would
That's
like it.
That's really weird.
Yeah, earlier this year.
Oh, you're touching your privates.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. I reached out to Mike Vinn over here from the Comedy Store La Jolla.
So
and
please
book Bret.
Bret for
So
your
that's
birthday.
I just think it's more of a coincidence, but that's
No.
okay.
Nothing is a coincidence.
Weird.
And then it's a big day because the final part of the last season of Cobra Kai drops today.
Wow.
But it's
On
part
Netflix.
it's part D.
Right.
There's
This is
3.
it. Oh, there's a 3? I thought this was it.
Oh, I thought
No,
it was.
isn't there
Oh,
a
man, I'm
third
a
coming
mess.
out in January?
Oh, my
Well,
God.
I don't know. You should know.
Yeah, you would know. You would know. You're on the
star.
show.
I don't even know.
Did you film a third? I don't know.
No,
We
well,
weren't there.
I thought there was
I thought it
15
was 2 parts.
episodes.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Let me check. Let me
Okay.
Google. I
Wait,
should
hold on a
know
minute.
this.
Hold on a minute, Bret. I thought it was 2 parts. Maybe I'm wrong.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay, but part 2
Because I'm watching it.
Yeah.
I was locked in. We had the
There are 3 parts. He's
There's
right.
a 3-part.
There's another part coming out in February.
February.
Okay.
That's what it
Yeah.
is.
What a
Yeah.
wild way to do this.
3 parts.
Why are we doing that?
Stretching it out, baby.
You know.
You gotta, make that money, I guess.
They're milking it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good for them.
Well, because a lot of people wanted another season. I
Right.
think Netflix did too, but they were like, "Nah, we're done." Okay, you want to leave on a high note.
Well, it's getting crazy. I mean, honestly, the show is getting crazy. I mean, this all started, remember, with a little rivalry and bullying situation that they were dealing with a small karate school. And now it's like a global expansion, and there's all kinds of, like Kreese is escaping from jail now, and he's, it's wild now. It's a whole thing.
Yeah. Well, that's why season 1 I was in way more episodes, and then because it was about the family and everything.
Yeah.
And then season 2, they took me out because of what I did in season 1.
You were not
brought me back at 3.
You're not a great guy.
Yeah.
And then haven't left since. But there's not a lot of storylines now with the family. It's with
Johnny Lawrence did try to steal you away when he wanted to start his own car dealership. He had no plan or no money to do it. But.
Well, I don't know if it's this next 5 or the next 5, but there's a nice little.
Good scene with you in there.
Well, I don't want to ruin it.
Okay, no
No.
spoilers.
No, come on.
But anyway,
But
Bret,
we all die at the end.
Wait a minute.
Sorry.
Wait, what?
from a crane kick.
Just one crazy.
What happens is
Everyone?
I come back to the dealership.
Yeah.
And
Oh my God.
I'm a disgruntled employee.
No.
So that's all I'm going to tell you.
So, part 2 of the last season of Cobra Kai drops today on Netflix.
Yes,
so if
sir.
you want to go check that out,
It
you
came
can.
out at midnight.
There you go.
Now, do
I
you
should
get
have
to
watched.
see the episodes early? Do you watch them when they come out? Or do you're like, I was there, I don't need to watch it?
I only know and I'm not just saying this, and this is just me.
Yeah, everyone's different.
Never watched. I don't watch.
I can tell you everything that happened. It's great. It's a great show.
And he'll fill you in.
Well, it's not that I don't. I know some of the things. It's just.
Well, you filmed it too, and then
And the time goes by, and
It's just, I don't know. I just, the only thing I've watched in a long time is The Penguin. I just binged that.
I heard
Was
it was
that
great.
really good?
I haven't watched
It
it
was
yet.
good.
Strong.
It's more like
Strong.
a gangster show than it is about comic booky at all, because there's barely any
I loved
references.
it. I loved it.
It's great.
Yeah,
I liked it a lot too.
And
Can we find a part for you in the next
and the
season?
Penguin.
Yeah.
Are they going to do another season?
Yeah.
Turning
nice.
Down. I'm actually playing a pigeon in an animated film.
Are you really?
Wow.
Which one? Do you know what's it called?
It's called Pierre the Pigeon Hawk.
Oh my God! This sounds.
And it's with
Pigeon Hawk.
Oscar.
Howie Mandel, Snoop Dogg's,
Snoop Dogg's in everything.
Yeah, that's true.
So that
He's
just
got
goes
a little
without saying.
I
overexposed.
forget,
Yeah.
but me and Dominic Lombardozzi play 2 pigeons. so
Couple of
that's-
wise guy pigeons.
Yeah.
Wise guy pigeon.
When is
love
that
that.
coming out? Do you
I
know?
have no
You
idea.
know, Cliff?
I only recorded the first session. I think there's one more.
Okay.
Wow.
Well, that's great. Well, there you go.
Well, I'm saying that's
you're
that's the
man.
next role. That's the next big
Pigeon,
thing.
penguin, who cares?
Yeah. It's the
They're
same.
the
You're
same.
a bird.
Well, that's what I was getting at. That's the other bird.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
I fly though.
Oh,
I'm a pigeon. I can fly.
Thank you very
Penguins
much.
grounded.
No, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
That's a good
You're
point.
right.
You are better.
But I don't know when that's coming out.
No. Okay. Well, Brett,
I don't even know. Yeah, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, I was anticipating you coming in today.
Yeah.
You did send a message on Instagram.
Oh, okay. You brought it up. I didn't know if we should have brought it up.
Brett was like, "Should we bring
was the
this
first
up?"
thing he
When
said to me.
Eddie wasn't in the room, and I'm like, "I don't know."
I've been ready for this.
You've been ready for the fight?
I'm like
prepping.
Ready for the fight?
Tyson. You know, got Jake
He's
Paul sitting
Paul?
next to me. I'm not
Tyson?
going to slap him. Like,
Oh.
what are we doing?
Yeah,
Of course
you
we're
got
gonna.
a
We got to.
little
We got
slappy.
to talk about it.
It's not like I said. It was an observation I made that was confirmed by the guy who created it.
I don't agree.
Well,
you don't agree with the guy that
with George
created
Lucas,
it.
you know.
Now, some of us may have forgotten
Okay.
said observation.
Yeah,
So-
I'm shocked that both of you remember this because I have no idea. what you're
It's all we think about.
Me neither.
It's all Brett and I think about. We message each other about it nonstop.
Okay.
Brett made a comment in here because I'm normally wearing some sort of Star Wars gear.
Yes.
And he
Yes.
saw it
Yes.
and he goes, I think it was the last time you were in when you said so. You brought it up that how Star Wars is so interesting because it's really Darth Vader's story and it's his whole arc and the whole thing is based around Darth Vader. And I respectfully sort of disagreed when I said, well, the original movies, the original films are I feel like they're Luke's story. Yes, I understand the component about Darth, but
And it's also shot non-linear, right? It would be like watching Pulp Fiction and going, "Oh, it's about the two people."
Right.
I
There's
mean,
other stories going on.
Yeah.
I understand
Yeah,
that as well. Yes.
So
Yes.
Okay.
And so we
Respectfully
had
understand.
a nice respectful conversation
yes. Definitely
about
no
that.
screaming.
And
Yeah.
there may or may not have been a message sent directly
no,
to
there
us.
was. There was. It was
from
George
Brett.
Lucas
Yeah.
confirming my point.
George Lucas spoke, I guess. I don't even know what the interview was or what it was about, but he said something about how, yes, Star Wars is Darth Vader's story.
Oh.
And sort of confirming what Brett said. Now, that being said,
Oh no.
By George Lucas.
Here we go.
I believe that the prequels are 1,000,000% Darth Vader's story, Anakin's story, his, coming through and starting from a child and figuring his story out and then all the way up to him turning into Darth Vader. Whereas we're moving on to the original movies. Those to me are more Luke's story, and again, it's the same arc of him figuring out. I'm the
point
Force.
was
I didn't even get to finish.
Oh God.
Go ahead. I'm
No,
sorry.
please. I'm ready. This is your time.
It's about fulfilling it's basically about fulfilling a prophecy. The way life you think it's supposed to go doesn't go.
That's so true.
Right. So those Luke Skywalker episodes are only relevant because that's where Darth Vader's at. If you notice the very end of Return of the Jedi, when he's dying and he saves his father, I know there's good in you. That is what completes the final
arc.
one. That's what completes Darth Vader's story.
Or Luke's.
And he ends up no, it doesn't, because Luke keeps going.
think you
Luke
need
is still
to-
going.
Now Luke is disgruntled, drinking blue milk and playing.
Sitting on a planet.
That's not Luke's. Luke, it drags on. The last three have really nothing to do with Luke.
But if you again look at
Deep.
the
Deep.
New Hope, what is Vader in New Hope?
What is Vader?
I mean, he's an
antagonist.
He's like almost a lackey for Grand Moff Tarkin. I think we can all agree on that, right, guys?
I was thinking-
I think we can all agree on that.
What's
All right, guys?
C-3PO's arc?
Okay, we're not going there.
C-3PO and R2-D2, again, I don't know, just according to the guy that created it,
Okay.
was based off
You
of
didn't
the
roll your eyes at
old,
that.
there was like old plays where you always had the two comical people that were commenting while things were going on.
They're almost the jesters of the story.
Yeah, but they're also, it's like the comic relief that they, I forgot if it's, what was it, like Roman plays or something like that?
No, I think it was. Anyway, back to my point.
I
think it's broken up into-
Here's what this reminds me of. As an artist, as a creator,
And he's gonna slap
okay,
me.
Which is what I am, yes. I
Okay.
agree.
when people watch something that you do online, they go underneath and they theorize on what you're doing. Now, you know what you're doing. You know what, and I think women refer to that as mansplaining.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I've heard that before a few times.
Okay. Can you focus on
Hold on, I gotta cross my legs. I gotta cross my legs when I say that.
Okay, you are so stupid. You don't have to sit like that.
No, honestly, they'll sit there and they'll tell you what the motivation was. Now, you know what you wrote. You know what the incentive was.
Yeah.
But they're so set on it because I watch this and I know.
I can't interpret things?
Not when the creator's telling you what the purpose is.
Yeah. I think you're taking a very specific comment that he said. And I think if I were to sit down with George Lucas and have a conversation with the man,
great.
I think I think he would end up agreeing with me.
All right. All I'm saying is I made the observation. It was the arc. Luke's done. After that, Luke's still alive, but nobody cares.
Okay, I don't know.
Okay, now Darth Vader's dead, but now the Emperor's back attached to a fish tank, which I guess
I didn't really understand.
That defeats the whole 6 episode arc of Darth Vader.
Is this going to affect your guys' friendship?
Not at all.
I feel some tension between the two.
We're boys.
It'd be hilarious as a Cowboys fan and Niners that didn't bother us as much as this.
Not even close.
This was the worst.
And again, another thing I wasn't going to bring up, Cowboys. But
well, you're bad too, man.
No, come on. I guarantee you we'll still win the division. We'll still win the division. That's a guarantee.
You think so?
A guarantee.
Yeah.
Book it.
That's
well, now McCaffrey's back matters.
That's why. It does matter. It does matter.
But
I mean, Cowboys. Stick a fork in them, right?
Yeah, but you know what's crazy? And people forget this because you guys got second place 3 times.
You don't need. Again, at least we're there. At least we're there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Everybody remembers the Buffalo Bills. Remember the Buffalo Bills?
They lost 4 in a row. Actually, I do remember.
4 in a row.
Wouldn't you want to at least win a playoff game?
We've still got 1 year over you as a Super Bowl winner.
Son of a bitch. I'm not doing this, Brett. I'm not doing this.
You know, listen. I was just here promoting my pigeon.
Yeah. Pete the pigeon.
You took a stab.
I didn't take a step. And I felt like we needed to talk and have a discussion.
Emily requested me. It's her birthday.
You're
You ruined her birthday.
I know. I didn't listen to the stupid Star Wars talk. Star Wars.
Hey. Let's take a time out. Let's refresh.
Okay.
I wanted to jump in on the annoying people that interrupt.
Oh, you just did.
I know.
More in studio when we get back on the show. Rock 105.3.